Cool. Is the background blurry?
I guess I'll do turkey.
There's quite a few.
You'll have a bunch of turkey to take home.
Yeah. Too bad we're low carb, so.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
that is a recycled bag over there. The numbers in there already, so just pull the number out.
Which one? Bag.
It says everything's branded today. So
Nice. Okay, cool. So
I
everybody's
have
got
no
it.
idea where this came from, but
No, that's okay.
Whole Foods, it looks like.
1990.
Okay, cool. Jeff, do you want me to give you the same introduction from your...
Oh, I have a slide in there where I kind of introduce myself, so
Okay,
you
cool.
can just.
I'll do a little...
Yeah, you got your other deck, right?
Yeah. I'll make sure it says stream health fine. How do I hit go? Can you come over a second?
Sure.
Just want to make sure. Where's my start button?
What'd you do? Stream fine.
Coders there. Stream health is active.
Streamed live 13 minutes ago.
Right now.
Oh, you got a green light there.
I think it's fine.
If not, you got it recording.
Yeah.
Fellas, fellas.
Hi there. So, sorry to interrupt your eating. We're getting a little bit of a late start. I apologize. But it's all for good things. We've got this gentleman here, which I'll introduce in just a second. But really quick, I just want to thank you all for being here. This is the May meetup, obviously. It's May 31st. The Sitecore meetup. We have these every single month. So I see a lot of new faces. Welcome. Thank you. I'm Brett Birchtold with Rounded Cube. I'm the Director of Experience Marketing there. And so we're about 95% of our businesses Rounded Cube. This is not a plug. We're sponsored by Rounded Cube, but this is not a plug for Rounded Cube. It's a community event. So with that said, that's why we have Mr. Jeff Julian over here. He is going to talk to us about an introduction to Agile marketing. A lot of people right now are talking about the processes and the team setups of a marketing organization around utilizing the Sitecore platform, right? And so this talk is it's really timely talk, but also for the moment, it's really important. Okay, so people are trying to grow, and I'm not going to steal this under here, but people are trying to grow their organizations around utilizing these types of platforms, and this is going to be important for doing it. So appreciate your time. Jeff Julian, he is the co-founder of EnterpriseMarketer.com. You may have seen him at CMI, many different conferences across the United States. He is also the CEO of Squared Digital. And he has been a Sitecore developer and architect for how many years, Jeff?
Forever.
Forever.
Yeah.
I think you also started one of the .NET.
Little tiny community, yeah.
So he'll give you more of an introduction, but I appreciate your time, and I'll kick it off to Jeff.
Great.
Thank you.
So I think the mouse is ready, right? Okay. Let's see. Grab it. So this was a picture I took at the Chicago Marathon. And, can you slide that back? Or let's see if I can. And so this guy was in Runner's World the month before the Chicago Marathon. And they were all excited about him doing this marathon. He was like the U.S. kid that was going to win. And so that was after mile 1. And you can see he's up in the front of this, giant pack of Kenyan runners and other ones that were expected to win. By the halfway mark, he was not anywhere to be found, right? He was trying to run as fast as he could to keep up with people he just wasn't trained to do. You saw him, he's a giant dude, probably can't run as fast. But his endurance just ran out. He just went too quick. And I think that's what we're seeing in our world of marketing. is we've seen so much change come up in the digital marketing era. This idea of just having a website that talks about us is over. The idea of a sales rep being able to call somebody is over. Being able to email somebody is nearly over because of all the automation tools that are put into place. And we have to find new ways to reach out and to grow interest from customers, prospects, and build audience. And so everything is shifted. And with that shift, we've seen this huge rise of content marketing. How many of you consider content marketing kind of a forte, right? So the idea of a content marketing is to build an effort that is consistent and long-term. So if you think of like your blog or something along those strategies, but also video channels, what a lot of YouTubers are doing, the idea of a podcast, things that are focused on building an audience, and they have this long-term commitment to the effort. And everything you release is now an asset. So when you think of your marketing team, it's not collateral, these are assets. These are things people will find valuable from your brand. And they're released regularly. Somebody builds something, they push it out. And then it has the ability to leverage several different channels. So that could be audio, video, text, or anything else in the future. And so at the same time, with this content era growing so significantly, when it comes to planning on our teams, we have so many silos now. If you're an enterprise-sized customer, you don't even know the entire marketing team, right? There's people over different verticals, there's people that are crossway, and nobody knows who to talk to, and everything is getting super political. Things just are interconnected to an extreme, and no one knows what to do about it. Then when you got that, you got people pushing this idea of an editorial calendar. And I hate the editorial calendar. I think it's dumb to mark anything at the month level unless you're a magazine that releases on the month. The idea of putting something on a Friday, but having no idea what your resource capacity is, does it even make sense as a team? Can we hit Friday? And when you put these systems in place, you notice everything is great up front. We've got all these black marks and things all over the calendar. And then within the first month, it's overdue notices and red, and everybody's frustrated and flustered about it. And so our planning strategies need to get better. So why am I here then? Because I'm a software developer, right? The idea of my background is I used to blog back in 2002 on a small Microsoft community called .NET Weblogs. And for the non-developers, there was this really cool language called C# and a really dumb language called Visual Basic. And I got in a little war over that with another guy, and the guys deleted our blog. They took 100 posts from each of us and just deleted it. And I said, hey, can I get my content? And they said, no, we deleted it. And so that night I went home and I said, you know what?